Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to have a really nice, slow, restorative yin session. And this class is called Winter Yin because we're going to focus on, yin already is this practice of turning inwards, but really, kind of moving away from taking information in and just going a little bit deeper within and finding that sense of steadiness and slowness and hibernation. So we're going to start on our backs, and you'll need a bolster or pillows, and everything you can also do without. So I want you to bring the bolster lengthwise or crossways so that it is supporting both of your knees, and you're in a butterfly. So you can scoot the heels in, scoot your butt in, and then you're gonna come down onto your back. And all of our postures are going to be quite supported, except for maybe one. And I want you to sink into that support. So just bring one hand to belly, one hand to your chest, or wherever allows you to turn inwards. Close your eyes down. Good, and just for the length of this class, can you start to take in less information? As much as possible. We're almost going to use this class to empty our vessel. Like an animal during winter who's hibernating, they start to use up their storage until they have to go out again. So you already have enough here. Let everything soften. Inner thighs, the groins, shoulders. With every exhale, growing a little bit more lethargic. Feel the pulsation of your breath. It's connecting to that steady rhythm. This is all you need to sustain yourself. take 5 more breaths. And then gently take your knees, draw them together. Good, and just hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, compressing through the front of the body. Just roll to either side. Keep your eyes closed as much as you're able throughout the whole class. Good, gently press yourself up. And you're going to keep the bolster as it is and bring your legs straight now over top of it. So you're going to come into a supported forward fold, and if you need more pillows, right, to support your head as we fold forward, or the belly, please find them. And you can also use a block for your forehead. So I really like this variation with the knees bent. It's just a little bit softer, a little bit more supportive. So you'll just start to fold and take your time. There's no rush. No rush at all. Especially in winter where the days are shorter. Right, we're encouraged to spend more time at home. We're encouraged to slow down. We're encouraged to linger. And see if you can just linger here in the softest way possible. Come back to your breath, smooth and steady. Everything is floppy. With every exhale, you empty a little bit more. Can you enjoy the quietness? Can you enjoy that deep turning inwards rather than looking outside for satisfaction or for affirmation? Be okay right here by yourself, looking in. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Keep your eyes closed. Gently just press up. Eyes stay closed. Legs stay as they are. Start to lean back. And then lay down onto your back. Draw the shoulders down your back and just be here for a moment in the residue. Letting the blood and the prana and chi flow back into the limbs. Hug your knees to your chest. Again, you can roll to the same side or the opposite side back into your fetal position. Right? The fetal position symbolizes that life is a cycle, and there are moments of kind of turning in so that we can grow from that new space and move outwards again. So we're just gonna come to our dragon. So I like to use 2 blocks. Coming onto your hands and your knees, take the blocks under the shoulders, and then just bring your right foot forward between the blocks. And you'll just start to soften your pelvis forward a little bit. And another option is, if you want to be a little bit higher, just to bring your hands onto your front thigh. This might be enough. Good, either side of the foot. Or if you need more or want more, you can bring both hands inside, scoot your right foot to the right, and start to let the pelvis soften down. And you can always come to forearms as well. I'm just gonna stay right here. You can also pad the back knee if it's a little bit too much. Good, and try not to go to this place where it's this massive sensational stretch, right? You don't want it to be so deep that it pulls you out of being present. Find a sense of centeredness right here. Let it be enough where you are, especially if you're someone who likes to push and move forward and achieve and set goals and do the next thing and do the work. Like, sometimes less is more. One more minute here. Eyes closed. Breath is smooth and steady. And the posture is not too deep, not too shallow. A place where you can be still and reflect. And just step your right knee back to meet your left. Just take a moment here in tabletop. A bit higher. If you want to take a cat-cow, you can. Otherwise, just be still. Feel any sensation or heat. And then maybe you feel it dissolve. Deep breath in. And a full breath out. Step your left foot forward, moving to the other side. And there's no rush, no delay. It's all in perfect timing. And again, don't go too deep, too fast. Take it slow. Gradual. Nothing you are trying to achieve, accomplish, get done, or check off the list. Be still. Just about half a minute. Come back to your breath. Deep breath in. Open mouth. Step your left knee back gently. And then remove the blocks with your eyes closed. Just come onto your belly, belly shavasana. You can take your arms down by your side, let your shoulders roll in. And be still. Soften. And you'll just press yourself back. We're going to come into a tadpole or your child's pose. Toes together, take your knees wide, and you'll just bring the bolster. Two options. So I like to bring it between my thighs so I can almost like hug it and feel super supported. If your hips are quite tight, you can also bring it or pillow just between your hips and your calves, and that'll make it a little bit more accessible as well. Good. So you just find the shape that's right for you. Good. You'll nestle in. And if you have your head turned to one side, I will tell you when to switch it. So close your eyes and allow yourself to lose track of time. Soften your shoulders. Soften your fingers. Belly. Everything falls into the support of the bolster, pillows, mat, floor, and earth. And just switch your head to the other side if you're looking in one direction. 5 more breaths. Ready, just gently pull yourself up. I'm going to move the bolster to the side and just come onto your back. I'm just going to take a brief Shavasana. Feel everything unfold, the knees, the hips, the elbows. Right, we go inwards, but then there's always that ebb and flow, that pulsation where we go outwards again, and we have to expand. We contract and we expand. I'm going to move into our final little pose before Shavasana, which is our long stretch. And you're going to elevate your hips if it feels okay. Otherwise, you just do Shavasana with your arms overhead. So I like a pillow if you want to use the block. And you're going to bring your sacrum onto the bolster. You can bend your knees. Tuck your tailbone under. Move the flesh of the bum towards your knees. Good. And then take your legs long. Reach your arms above your head. And we're just countering the class with a full front body opening. We're catching this stretch down the central channel of the body. That reminder that we can stay centered and go outwards. We use that reflection and insights from a slow reflective period, and we start to integrate that as we turn outwards again. Take 3 more breaths. And then release your arms from overhead. Good. Bend your knees. Place your feet down. And you're just going to gently lift your hips. Push the bolster down toward your feet and your knees so your bum can lower, the pelvis gets heavy. And we're going to come into Shavasana. So any Shavasana that feels good, lengthen your legs, take your arms out or onto your belly. You can cover yourself up, your eyes, close the lights down, turn the music off or up. Find a place that allows you to feel wrapped up. Cozy, warm. And there is absolutely nothing you need to do in these final moments. You can stay here for as long as you're able, just lingering in the slowness. When you're ready, just take a full body yawn, like you're waking up from a deep sleep, refreshed, and with a spaciousness that you can take on the world again. And just hug your knees in, roll to either side. Eyes closed. And come up to seated. And bring your hands to your heart, and with the eyes closed, you maintain this internal gaze. So you can take this centeredness with you as you go outward, back into your day-to-day life, but with a more solid foundation and a little bit more space. Bring the thumbs to your forehead and take a deep bow to your practice. Namaste. Thank you.